Welcome back, my dark beings, to the Dark Void, ruled by me, 951. And today we're going to be watching some VTuber reactions. Yes, VTuber reactions. It's another video, and plus, before I continue on, just to let you know, this is the final update. I was said I was going to update about my heat exhaustion, my health. And don't worry, everything's fine. My head stopped spinning. I'm good. I do still get some headaches. I like a little bit of headaches, but that's kind of some other different matter. So don't worry about that. But I am being careful of the heat. Thankfully, the weather's changed, so it's now a little bit raining. It's like the clouds are overhead, so it's now helping. But either way, I'm alright, so don't need to worry. My health is good. My head is back to normal, and now the only thing I'm gonna be complaining about is when I take a nap and wake up and it's like at night. Either way, I make videos either way. But either way, we're back to VTuber reactions. I said by the way, three times now. There's three times now. Either yeah, we're back and we're doing VTuber reactions, and also we're gonna be doing another thing, special thing. Now, if you remember, we kind of watched a while back. We watched basically H-N, but before that, we also watched H-N, how she is the reason Hololive basically exists today, because obviously she basically left the company. And then before that, I watched a video by Depressed Nusagi about Sora, how she basically, how Christmas Miracle basically basically got Sora to be elevated to basically where she is now, and to get Hololive to where it is. Christmas Miracle made that happen. And now, so I decided, you know what, it's time to end this saga with the triple threat, the three things that help basically Hololive get on the map. Like I said, we have basically, and with that, which is why we're gonna be ending it off with Yagoo, the one who basically changed VTubing forever. Yeah, this is called the Hololive CEO that changed VTubing forever. The man who basically, yeah, is the reason why VTubing is such a big industry now. Like I said, Sora is the reason why the VTubing basically went to the journey from being a corporate era to basically becoming, you know, the free will. Well, of course, there's still, some reining in, but it's the free will of the VTubing to be, so it's not corporate. I think that's how Sora did. Yeah, and how she basically helped the Hololive become a juggernaut from HN and to HN's basically making Hololive the reason why Hololive is today. Which is why I say that without HN, I don't think Hololive would even exist today. And now, like I said, we're finishing it off with, I think I did this introduction so many times. And finishing off with Yagoo, the one who basically changed VTubing forever. So yeah, let's end this trilogy and get to it. But before I continue on, there may be some, if you don't know VTubing, there's going to be probably some images of the VTubers here that may have handing up the style. Their clothing may be having less clothing, may not have a lot, may have clothing on, but may show off some more skin on them. It depends, or accentuate the assets of the front, of the pillows in the front and the yacht in the back, and the cake in the back. But just to let you know, some of the girls here on Hololive, dude, they have, let's just say, some avatars that, you know, they're toned down, but let's just say that some of them still have some nice ones. So be prepared. They're fully clothed, but even still, just remember, that's the warning, which is why, of course, you guys know at this point, I intentionally do this so that way you guys can leave. So that way you don't have to watch this if you don't want to. Either way, there's my warning, and once I begin, it's on your guys' and gals' heads all the way throughout the video. If you enjoyed it, thank you for watching. If you didn't, well, thank you for watching anyway. Helps me out tremendously. Either way, hope you enjoy, and let's go with the Hololive CEO that changed VTuber forever with Depressed Nusagi. And once again, I will leave the link down below so you can watch it without the without my voice, and I will probably be giving my 2 cents at the end of the video how this entire thing might have been entirely different if it wasn't for Yagoo. Alright, now let's begin.
Among the multiple known leaders in the VTuber industry,
Yo.
Motowaki Tanago is without a doubt the most well-known and most beloved figure. When Subaru had mistakenly read his name into Yagoo, the name of the depressed idol company CEO,
Nice.
of his talents doing exactly everything he doesn't want them to.
Oh man,
A
are you
man
serious?
held back by the VTuber community years ago, that it echoed to the general community and even popularized the trend for other corporate multiple VTubers to also bully their own CEO.
Ah,
While I have
oh.
covered the stories of multiple VTubers
Man.
and groups, I've actually yet to cover the story of a person that was so instrumental to the development of the VTuber industry behind the scenes.
Heck.
Which one is more deserving
Yep.
to be covered than the man that started Hololive? So sit the fuck down, let's do some history.
Let's do this.
But before we continue, do you know what makes you a stranger to drama and haters? Language learning.
So, plus, I mean, sorry, yes.
Babbel, the sponsor
Babbel.
of this video.
Oh my
If you're
gosh.
a person that wants to learn other languages, you absolutely need something to help you with that. Especially if you're looking to go to other countries.
Uh-huh.
Language tech.
I like the fact how he's talking here.
Formal and technical.
Yeah,
But
how he's talking,
Babbel
it's
makes it
hilarious
so
here.
that you
Hey,
can
say.
learn languages that are actually practical in IRL situations. It can especially help me to avoid using other countries' no-no words so that I don't get cancelled and that no unruly events can take place while I am around. Words like anjing, anjing lugov
Oh my god.
Oh wait, did I just say an Indonesian no-no word?
I don't know what that is, but
I did not. You don't speak Indonesian, so
yeah,
how
I don't.
would you know?
I don't, but I do know what happens.
If you use Babbel. And if you use
Either way,
my link in the description.
Like I said, I love the way how he talks here.
60%
I
off
like
with
how he talks here in this
20-day
ad.
money back guarantee. So go get Babbel anjing. It'll look really good
Oh,
on your
God.
resume. Motowaki Tanego,
Alright,
much
there we go.
like everyone else, was once just a regular student. He went to the Faculty of Science and Technology
Yeah.
of Keio University, had a part-time job working at Sega, and eventually went to work on Imagineer, a game company that worked on games for Sanrio, the owner of well-known IPs like
Hey!
Zuko and Hello Kitty.
Oh.
Wait,
Ooh. Not
more
again.
specifically, he apparently worked on Sanrio's TimeNet games, which were made for the Nintendo Game Boy Color.
Eesh,
and were
man, she's
released
been
in
around.
1998.
That's good. That's fantastic.
This is Yagoo from around 1998. He worked as a game producer for Imagineer from 1997 until 2001, where he would be moved to another division of the company and become the overseer for a mobile site affiliated with multiple TV stations and publishers.
Ooh.
The manager of the mobile internet division, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Come 2002 though, he would eventually leave Imagineer
heck?
and launch the e-commerce branch of a cosmetic company called iStyle until 2005.
What?
And in 2006, became a key member of the founding of an advertising company called Interspire.
Okay.
In 2000,
Oh, yeah, isn't
he
this
started up his
oh,
own
this is the place
company
that-
called
oh.
30 Minute Inc., a kind
30
of
Minute Inc.?
information service or news company. Yagoo would run this company until 2014,
Which should be
where he would
oh, nah.
eventually set up
Okay.
another company. All of
Okay.
this is to say that Yagoo's business fees
Wow.
are no joke. The guy pretty much founded 3 businesses. And
Dang.
was always somehow a leader or manager of literally
Dang.
the company he worked in.
That's
The
amazing.
man is very business oriented, and his work history shows that he had a penchant and interest in anything related to tech and digital.
Oh yeah,
development.
here's the
Despite
truth.
his rather
That's actually all the VTubers we know now.
demeanor, the guy
It's
is
all
a
Yagoo.
an intelligent man. However, come 2016, Yagoo would start
Yeah.
another company that would focus more on
That is all.
This would
That's
be
all
known as
Yagoo.
CoverCorp. And sometime later in 2017,
Man, look at humble
a
beginnings.
historical day for CoverCorp would come as they would eventually release their first product, a game changer for the company itself. And that
VTubing.
product was none other than this shitty ping.
What? Are you serious? Wow. Are you serious? Please tell me that's not. Are you serious? Wow.
Look at those reviews.
It's mixed.
However, somewhere, someone, on the dark gloom of Japan,
Just out of nowhere.
16-year-old girl would declare to the world and her friend a dream, a desire burning from deep within.
Yep.
The moment when she and her mother witnessed their first concert in Yokohama Arena as a child, she remembered the
Yep.
lyrics and the
Out of
lyrics,
nowhere.
how her
Man,
chest
all this
pounded
just
and fluttered. She
happened
remembered how
to
the
coalesce.
universe swelled within her, and she
I feel like
watched
something
the
was
show
time
unfold.
traveling here.
As the
Some
idols,
time
she saw
travelers
that.
around.
I wanna be
Mommy,
idol,
mommy?
Sora said. And her friend said,
Okay.
so H
Yep.
browsed the internet and eventually found CoverCorp, where she would meet our main character Yagoo, and he just accepted his fate, I guess.
Yeah.
This isn't the birth of Hololive.
Not
Because
yet.
while Tokinosora came to be in September of 2017,
Man.
they weren't even a VTuber agency in the coming months.
Not yet.
Also, Yagoo really only cemented his idol niche when he managed to strike a collab with Atre Akihabara. And he seemed to
Really?
not exactly take VTubing seriously until Sora became popular because of
All of a sudden.
Miracle. The name Hololive actually came from the VR app that Covercorp made back in December of 2017,
Ooh.
and Sora was supposed to be just its mascot.
Are you
Besides,
serious?
Christian wasn't even
Well,
officially a staff member.
technically
He was just
speaking,
a
she
friend
is still a
who
mascot.
joined Sora's shenanigans. The thing about Hololive
Man.
Yagoo is that he has
Which-
shown, especially in the darkest and lowest times of his people's careers, that he genuinely cares for the people that work under him. And he wants them to succeed. Miyabi has sung Yagoo's praises, saying that Yagoo and Shinove were the biggest driving force as to why they were here in the first place.
Nice.
And why Holostars is still alive despite it being one hell of a massive disaster at launch. Risei has also
Man.
said that pretty much anyone can make him do anything. People just casually play with the guy on stream. He
Oh,
just allows
man.
people to make funny content at his expense because he doesn't really care. Despite the memes of how his idol
Still,
dreams are being
yeah,
crushed
he just
because
lets
of
his-
the yabainess
Yeah,
of his talents,
he just lets them
Yagoo is
have
a
it,
man
have fun.
who really only wants to see people around him be successful and happy. This was a man that has
That's
personally
awesome.
taken care of his peers and genuinely looked after them. It's why many talents always praise Yagoo, and as a result, why we, the audience, would love him in turn.
Mhm.
Originally, he even personally vetted the people that would become Hololive members. You can actually feel that he just wants people to be happy.
Now that's the CEO.
He allows himself to be the
Making
Hololive
sure
leader with his punches,
his people are
but
happy.
he is willing to undergo some dignity-shattering stuff just to keep the community entertained. And he does all of this while keeping that genuine and definitely happy smile.
That's amazing.
And while I may
That's
seem
rare
like I'm
these
sucking
days.
his fat cock too much and I'm just
Oh.
spewing Hololive propaganda,
Probably.
I truly think he's a rare breed of a CEO.
Yeah.
The VTuber landscape is ripe with greedy corporate execs and companies that prioritize profits. That's
Oh, yeah.
primarily why the backlash of these companies are so fierce. In an industry where we are essentially made to love people playing a kayfabe, companies rarely care about the people and focus mostly on the kayfabe. Yagoo stands out because not only is he
He's one of the few of them.
that genuinely cares about the people while understanding the cold sacrifices one must make to make the business succeed, but he also knows which lines he must not cross. I genuinely think that his reputation and the respect his name commands in the VTuber community is very much deserved. Of course, there are other leaders in the industry that's
Yeah.
similar to him, but Yagoo is his own tier of uniqueness. Still, this video also serves as a warning to never put him above criticism and worship him like people
Exactly.
do Elon Musk or something.
Yeah, be careful.
Yagoo isn't some super genius or a god amongst men, and while his achievements deserve praise, his leadership is just as responsible for a lot of the
Yeah,
bad
he's gotta be
things that
careful.
happen in Covercorp and Hololive as much as the good.
Dang, man.
People have to realize that there may be some things Yagoo has done, good or bad, that the public does not know.
Yeah,
While
so
we
everybody
can
be careful.
Say that he seems like a good person, what we cannot say is that he's a perfect CEO or some kind of business success. I'm just saying, man. have
Hey,
a
be
healthy
careful.
dose of cynicism, because while I enjoy Yagoo appearing on the shit ton of things that he's in, it's fair to believe that most stuff there are for PR reasons more so than anything.
So
which
people
isn't
be careful.
necessarily bad, mind you. I just think it's scary to be just as parasocial to the CEO of the company hosting your favorite digital waifus as you are to the waifus themselves.
I mean, they
Because
can't
at a
take
certain
their
point, you're going to be
their models
seeing
with
a
them.
lot of despicable things under the rug.
Yeah. So
Yagoo
far, they
is
can't
not
let their
perfect,
models
as
be.
he has
They're not letting the
occasionally
model,
made some
their
mistakes.
talent take the
This
models
was a
with
man
them
that
when
was
they graduate.
doing his best despite all of that. Everyone makes mistakes, but not everyone can and would try to fix or rectify them. There is a stereotype in Japan and even in the West that Japanese companies and executives are cold, out of touch, and straight up soulless. That Japanese businessmen are afraid of change and adopting new technology, of new social norms. That they still stubbornly
Well, there is
adhere
one
to
company
old
I can
world
think of.
values. But Yagoo, as we've seen so far, is not like that.
He
He's a
like
man
he
that
looks at
puts
technology,
himself out
looks
there more so
everything.
than any other CEO we've seen in the community. And even beyond, he seems humble, exudes charisma by doing literally anything.
Man,
It's quite an abnormal thing to see, honestly.
I love it, I love
We
it.
have the picture that CEOs in general are soulless, serious people that stay in their offices all the time and do whatever pretentious bullshit CEOs do. All of this and more are the reasons why everyone loves Yagoo.
oh yeah.
Why he's looked at as a role model,
And I
not
can't.
just as a meme in the beach.
Heck, I had a boss in my old job.
World, but also as a human being
Pain in the butt.
of power.
I have to look at
That
Yagoo?
is why hundreds
Kinda
of
different.
thousands, millions will say that Yagoo is best girl.
Ha. Yep.
Also, hear me out.
Yo.
Call me a schizo, but I genuinely believe Watson was the reason why Yagoo left Imagineer and eventually started Hololive.
Yeah.
That bitch is leaving clues for us to find.
Yeah, look at that.
God damn it, and I'm
Look at
the
that.
only one smart enough to realize it.
Are you
From
sure?
Causing Coco's entry into Hololive.
Yeah.
From her 1 week breaks, always causing new VTuber debuts.
Yeah.
From killing Olivia and causing Ollie's existence. From borrowing Crowley's watch and forcing her into Hololive.
Oh my
Man,
gosh.
Watson is playing all of us like a god.
Probably.
Fiddle.
Also
I have
how
a feeling
Sora
she
and
has seen the final yab and went back in time to do something about it, I guess. No one knows what she's doing, but I have a feeling she's gonna.
Oh. Never mind. I'm not gonna. Never mind. Well. That's it to Press Usagi. It is been nice knowing you. Well, he does. Well, I guess the videos he's making is genuine. After this, I have seen some of his videos after this, but I think there's genuine. But either way, yeah, since she's a time traveler, I do believe that maybe Hololive would not have existed. Maybe because Ame might have changed the timeline and went back in time. Maybe I don't really know, but still. It is nice to see how basically Yagoo is like literally the CEO that's the rare CEO. Like the CEO that actually cares for his people, actually lets them have fun and doesn't like want to basically go in there and stop them from having their fun. Now of course there has to be some reining in, like, you know, they can't go too far. But still I'm glad that Yagoo is like one of the CEOs that really likes letting his talent continue on, do what they want. I mean, literally, we need more of those people these days, because these days, well, not just CEOs, but bosses and everyone. And like I said, I told you about my horrible boss when I was working at a fast food restaurant that literally, and also the companies that, I'm not going to say the company's name, but yeah, 5 managers, 2 of them I liked, 3 of them I hate, 1 of them I kind of liked, 3 of them I completely hated. Last one was just a straw. I just couldn't handle it. Like I said, everyone was leaving. But either way, back on topic. Yeah, we need more managers and bosses like Yagoo that will actually, you know, care for their employees and not just change it up because they think, oh, I think this is going to be the best for everybody. Nah. But either way, I do like the fact that Yagoo basically helped manage this company to where it is today. Like I said, it's amazing where humble beginnings, how this had a humble beginning. Like I said, from Sora just seeing a talented, just watching someone, an idol on stage, just doing some stuff right there, and then got that dream, telling her best friend, who basically is literally the reason that Hololive came to be, and she said, all right, and just went along with it, which is like the, you know, the side character in anime thing, and just helped her out, and then accidentally seeing Hololive cover core to meet with Yagoo, who like, okay, let's give it a try. Just saying, give it a try. I mean, he could have said no, and then they could have, and this entire thing couldn't happen. But either way, Yagoo basically saying yes, and then having basically, and he says he doesn't care. Which, yeah, I think there's some things you should not care about. Like, don't take things too seriously. Now, I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that make sure you don't get too serious. All right. By the way, and then basically having a Christmas miracle happen for Sora that literally put her and Hololive on the map and make them become a juggernauts, who are currently the only juggernauts in the industry. Like literally, like I said, there was the other one, Niji, which you can say right there, but of course they fallen. But either way, it's fantastic to see the backstory of Hololive, how they started up from just a humble beginning, from just basically just by accident. Like you said on the HS video, just by accident, just happened by accident. Who knows where would all of these 3 would have been if it wasn't for that moment. Like, which is why I say that some time travelers. All I can say is some time traveler in the future decided, you know what? I need to go back in time. Something must have happened and decided to go back in time and do this kind of thing. I don't know, but something tells me this just way too coincidental that all these things happen. I'm just saying, this is just my brain saying, but something tells me some time traveler, probably did something here. I don't know. I'm just saying. Either way, that was great. I'm glad that Yagoo was the CEO of Hololive. I'm glad that Sora was the one who basically started this whole shebang, and I'm glad that A-chan that basically helped bring this all together. Literally. And also, basically having Sora as just a mascot, hilariously, actually, yeah, I could say that she is the mascot. She's not, she is the mascot of Hololive. Now, of course, there's all the other characters here, but if you have to say give Hololive a mascot, the entire corporation, of course, Sora is the true mascot here. And I can't wait to see what the future holds from posting from this day forward from the video I just posted of this. I can't wait to see the future. I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. We have some much needed topics here. Of course, there's a graduation happening, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not saying anything, but I'm going to leave that alone for a bit because in my brain, let's just say that someone leaving could potentially cause something. I'm not saying. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment down below what you think about this. Is this all some coincidence how they all came together? Or do you think a time traveler did go back in time and change the past to make Hololive be the biggest company ever? Maybe in the future there was supposed to be a corporate era of VTubing. Maybe Ame, or do you think Ame was the one reason? You tell me. Either way, well, let me know in the comments. And also, I'm moving my words. But either way, let me know in the comments what you think about the situation and what you think what the future could have been if Hololive did not be, or do you know anything else? And what was it? Sorry. What do you think about the future holds for Hololive after I post this video? Let me know in the comments. I really like to hear you guys. And also like and share the video, and don't forget to press the black bell button to be notified whenever my videos pop up. Seriously. These three sagas, the triple threat, all of them bringing this from start of humble beginnings, all of them come together by accident, and just all of them start up a big corporation that now is a juggernaut in the industry. Really surprised me. You rarely see this kind of thing. These don't happen every day. Alright. Either way, press the black bell button to be notified, or check out my channel to see if I've uploaded or not, because you know how YouTube is. And that's about it. And for right now, my dark, possibly time traveling minions, dismissed!